Hey everyone, hi, how are you? My name is Bobby Vibes. It is 6:30, and yeah, feeling pretty good. What's the date? Oh, it's the 2nd of May. Happy May, everyone. Here's what I've been up to since I last dropped in. Where are you? Here. I went to, there's a giant inflatable earth in, it's quite noisy. Got my window open. Wow, someone really revving it up there. Reveling in the revs. Do you remember when it was really cool when you saw someone when you were a kid and you thought, oh, they've got like 4 exhausts? You know, that didn't age well, did it? The multiple exhaust look. Anyway, here is a giant. So we did the noise pollution. Then me and Hanny went for a little walk. Revelled in Sunday night. The bingo was happening, but Nguyen was gallantly covering it for me. Thanks, mate. Here's a giant. Here. I said I'm eating all the ice cream. Sorry, because I like to brought obviously brought my own spoon from home. I like walking around with a tub of ice cream. I felt like I was fun. It felt like a fun and pithy thing to walk around with a big tub of Ben and Jerry's, scoffing it, and then crazy all the high security for the Eurovision outside thing. We were going to go and walk by the river, but you couldn't go because there was kind of lots of anti-terrorist stuff going on, mitigation. Crazy. So we went to Big Crazy Wheel and had a laugh by that. And I was enjoying it there, taking a picture of it. Some extra footage of the wheel. Oh, I've left me gluggable somewhere, so I'll maybe play some bit and I'm going to have a glug in a sec. I was on a bit of a dopamine frenzy, if I'm honest. I was, let's see if I can zoom in on that frenzied face. So I ended up needing let's walk to the garage on Sefton Street and get, what was I after? I think maybe some kind of milkshake or some more ice cream. I think the tub of ice cream had really broken the ice cream seal. I needed some more, so I ended up in Mackey's. It was actually. Oh, let's go. Oh God, this is all going very quickly. It was actually surprisingly vibey in there. They had nice. It was quite obviously it's not going to get in the falls, but it's in the mid to late threes there out of vibes. So well done to it, because I was like, oh God, how zen am I? You know what I mean? I can go to Mackey's and have a milkshake, and I got a vegetable wrap thing that they've got, and I got a McFlurry, and Hannah was like, if there's a banana milkshake, let's go here, and there was a banana milkshake. I felt quite dorky because everyone had the menu on their app or whatever on their phone, but I was using the old, maybe quite out of date kind of info screen things, and felt like a bit of a gimp, but plowed through. And then thankfully I woke up the next day and meditated the shizzle out of myself. Literally. Loads of poos. I'll just mute the... it's like I'm raving really hard, or, on some kind of... And then I would use the faucet with the cold, it's cold delicious. I'm planning for a little walk. I have a crazy spot that's kind of reducing now. Here. And Hannah had one on her fod as well. We were both felt a bit gimpy and a bit spotty, but it's what life, isn't it? Life on life's terms. Don't let perfect be the enemy of the good. Let's keep rocking. Walk. Lovely day. Doing some chores and washing out. Chores. Beatles. I really like them. I really like them. I think they're good. There's a certain amount of unpleasantness that you need in your life in order to, if you aim for pleasantness all the time, you end up with like an ambiently unpleasant life. Yeah. So last night we had the Have a Word podcast in. I've done sound for Adam Rowe before. Hot Water Comedy Club in the Marquee we had at the back of Grand Central Hall, fairly deep into the Panday, and then we did a New Year's Eve Hot Water Comedy Club takeover of Grand Central, and it was great because we finished at like 11, and then we went to the Cascade and had a bit of a party with everyone. But they were in last night, really fun crowd, kind of weird. This is the first non-bingo show I've done in content, so it was fun. They wanted 6 microphones that had like a panel kind of thing. They wanted loads of video, loads of playback, Courtney on video, Matt on lights, Kyle monitor, Joe, all the prime crew in there just vibing out. But there was a certain anticipatory kind of nervosity beforehand, hoping it went well, but it was good.
I'm going to grab the jokes.
So the crowd vibe guy forgot his notes, so we had to blend it quite hard.
It's kind of the same with dad jokes. I reckon the ugly couple have better sex though, do you know what I mean? So
the premise of this, you might have caught that there was who were the ugliest couple and who were the most attractive couple, which, it's a bit, it's fun, I suppose, if you think, but luckily the crowd vibe guy managed to reframe that.
Just with dad jokes instead. So many people have better sex because we feel like they've got to earn it. They've got to prove it to each other. Yeah. This is so mean. We don't need it.
Some great running here from the crowd vibe guy.
You can tell the attractive couple just the position,
So he rebranded it as the attractive inside versus the attractive outside, because the attractive couple were actually quite boring, and the initially ugly referenced couple was actually attractive inside. So that was fun, yeah. Good to see the real time.
One of you needs to be the joke teller, or do they mix between jokes?
Realtime decisionmaking.com. Look at this.
So we're going to take it in turns. Mix between jokes. Alternate. Can I get one of my helpers here, please?
The helpers took ages to get there, and
Alternate, baby.
realise here I've spelt Guinness wrong. So basically they needed Guinness. I think this was later on in the show, and they'd just the vibe was a Guinnessy vibe. Last Guinness I had was on tour with the Barty Strange in Dublin on the 11th of April. That was the last alcoholic beverage I've actually had, so I sensed the hankering, and so they were downing them because they didn't sell Guinness in content. They were asking people for points on the quiz to go and source them Guinness, and people brought them to the stage, I think, and then they started necking them for extra points for themselves, and it was getting round delicious. There we go. Thankfully managed to spell Guinness better there.
Well done, lads.
So more people bought Guinness, but these people bought them in plastic cups. So that, again, it created a bit of a furore rocher, because it wasn't stipulated, but they had to be in glass cups. So, I think they acquiesced at the end. God, I've swallowed a thesaurus today. Lots of calling them the people who went to get Guinness D-heads because they got them in plastic. Anyway, I've done almost 10 minutes. Great.
That's not his fault. They're going to give glass. They asked for 2 Guinness there. It doesn't matter. You should have done better. You get the points. You get the points. Come in. Well done. 2 points. 2 points to Tom. Can you make sure you get?
And then it's that was a bit slower than what I remember it. Oh yeah, it was just there's a few funny moments, and then they had a big beer pong finale. Big anticipation about it. Oh, loads of misses all the time. It was a bit tough to watch at times. The team, the Bad Wolves, won the grand there, couple of quid there. Fun night. Got up this morning, thankfully, doing loads of meds and that again. Bloody hell. And then Connie, Con's fun. Yeah, great. Bit of a slow. I've done 10 minutes. I've done well loads. Thanks for watching Noise Pollution. If you want to, oh God, another day, another pump. I've done well, haven't I? I'm gonna get bloody ripped. Called Me Now by the Thompson Twins. And then I bought a snazzy new microphone. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. It's a vintage Beta 52 microphone. Thanks for watching. Get in touch, noisepollution@gmail.com if you'd like to come and hang out. I've been playing some drums. I've been learning a few beats. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. Learning a few beats. Gotta heard myself say that. Great. Love you, bye.